That's true. This is the one song on the album that I did not start the writing of. Brody wrote Whelmed.
That's it.
Yeah. I really like that this song is like broken up into 3 distinct sections, because there's like a stop and a start for each of the 3. It's the most like melodic we get, the most feel and groove. I love how fucking crazy rhythmic it is, and then immediately transitions into not that at all.
Yeah.
For that song, I sent it to Soup with like some shitty Guitar Pro guitar parts that I had written that just got what I wanted rhythmically for the most part. And then Soup would rewrite it and like add harmonies and different melodies and whatnot, and him and I would kind of go back and forth and give our opinions until we kind of finalized it. And then later on, I wrote the second half with just drums and just wrote a lot of notes, and then Soup, you know, went back over that. It's kind of clearly like 2 different things. Like there's the whole first half, which is like heavy, and then the entire latter half is, you know, big and climactic, and it's just really vocal heavy. I mean, the whole song is vocal heavy, but that was kind of the goal from the start for that second half, was like, it's all about the vocals here, you know? But that second half, like, we sat on the first half as like a demo for a long time, and we're like, where do we go from here without just like repeating the same parts over and over? And one night, really late at night, I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go off on a tangent like we did on Locust a lot, and just like start, you know, doing something totally unrelated, sort of. And you know, we have that little electronic drum part, and that's kind of like the start of the next half of the song, you know? So sometimes it's worth it to just be like, okay, I don't know where this is going, let's just see what happens if I completely change it up. And I think that song ended up being really cool, even though you could call it kind of random the way it transitions, but I think the rest of it does still flow really nicely. But that was a really hard thing, you know, to end up going to, just because I sat on it for so long, and I was like, I don't want to just, you know, disregard what's happening and go somewhere else. I want to, you know, have things flow and like keep this vibe going, and convincing yourself to try something new, that's really hard.
I feel like the vocals are among the catchiest clean vocals.
I don't know, it was something intuitive about listening to it and being like, I fucks with this. Like, I don't know. Like, I really want to make this sound good somehow. And so that's when I started like fucking with the harmonies and shit. Because this is the only thing I'm working on with the album, so I just wanted it to be like strong.